Cancer, my wonderful Cancer. So happy to see you. I'm Positively Angelic. I'm going to be doing your April 2021 reading at this point. If any of this reading resonates with you, please comment below. It may not resonate with everyone, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So we're going to get started here with a relationship card from Abraham Hicks. And we're going to see what you have placed in your vortex or what you need to place in your vortex. It will have an affirmation with it. Okay, I feel like this is the one here. Should I leave or should I stay? Oh, wow. That's a powerful, powerful card. It is very empowering to discover that your patterns of thought do not have to follow your current situation. And therefore, your current situation on all subjects can change. Okay, those of you who can see that. We do not recommend taking the physical action of leaving a relationship without deliberately coming into thought alignment with the new desires that have been born out of your current relationship. And then whether you stay in this relationship or move on to another, you can have exactly what you desire. So basically what they're saying is don't just leave for the sake of leaving, right? You want to make sure that you have learned what it is that you need to learn so that when you move on, you can take that learning with you, okay? So looks like you guys have, and girls have, a lot of decisions to make this month, huh? You've got some things on your mind. So let's go ahead, Cancer, since you are a water sign. We're going to take our mermaids and dolphins cards here. We're going to pull 3 cards. And then we're going to do some clarifiers. I also do personal readings, so if you want to look in the description box below, you'll be able to find the link to my price list and the types of readings that I do right now. I also do more detailed readings, so if you would like one of those, you can definitely click the link and request one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards pulled. Mermaids and dolphins, what do you have for Cancer for April 2021? We've already got, should I leave or should I stay? Okay, so it looks like you're being helped in this situation. Looks like you have received some information about whether you should stay or you should go. You have definitely been manifesting some things, and you've kind of seen some signs of what you should do. Now I'm getting that some of you should stay, some of you should go, and some of you should just kind of hold off on either, which sounds kind of like staying, but really you need some more clarification, some more manifestation. I also believe that this should I leave or should I stay may have more to do with a career. It could also have to do with a relationship, definitely with the relationship. But some of you are reconsidering that one because you have children. Keep in mind that if you are arguing, fighting, or if there's any violence, that's a situation you don't want to be in. Violence, make sure that you get help for that. But if there's arguing and disagreements and screaming and things of that sort, the children are actually not benefiting from that at all. Okay. There's actually been studies done that a bad marriage where you stayed for the children was actually more detrimental to them than a divorce. Um, that's a true statistic. So you can look that up. But besides that, you are being helped. Like I said, it could be a career, it could be a relationship. You're manifesting some things, but some of you don't feel like you deserve the good, right? You're just like, this is what happens to me all the time anyway, so why am I even trying? I might as well give up. Do not give up, okay? You deserve to receive that good. You deserve something better than what you have, okay? All right, so let's clarify a little bit with some fairies, and then I'm getting angels. So we're going to use the fairy cards here, and then we're going to use some angel clarifiers. I'm getting two cards that need to, and you got some forgiveness there. I believe that's probably going to be about you, but we will see. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and then comment below if this resonates with you. Okay. So, some of you are thinking about your health, okay? Not only the exercise part, but possibly some diet changes. Not saying going on a diet, but more of eating lifestyle types of changes. You're not feeling fulfilled with the food that you are getting right now. You see that there are things in the food. You're looking at labels. You're noticing things that you don't want to ingest or to drink. So just look into some different eating lifestyles. I'm getting paleo, I'm getting vegetarian, some of you vegan, but most of you vegetarian. You are a water sign, you are the crab, so just keeping those kinds of things in mind. But you need to get up and move. Many of you are sitting behind a desk and your body feels like it's kind of becoming a little stiff. I'm also getting that taking in some turmeric. There's a drink out there called jammy juice where you take turmeric, ginger, a little bit of honey, and some coconut water, and you make that. So I'm getting that will help the inflammation in your body. Some of you are overweight, not in a severe way, but that actually has to do with inflammation. Some of you, I'm getting, are in a little bit of pain. So you're having, I'm getting left shoulder. I don't know who that's for specifically, but maybe this is definitely specifically for you. It doesn't mean it's not for anyone else, but it's definitely for that person. The left shoulder, kind of getting a little bit of pain there. So definitely for that person there. So try that turmeric, try some ginger. Also, if you do think about, I'm getting keto. Somebody out there needs to do high fat low carb, moderate protein, keto. That's actually a large collection of people. So look into that. That may help you, but getting up and moving is definitely also going to help. Okay. So Cancer, you need to forgive somebody. And it says be yourself, right? So here a minute ago, we talked about the worthiness, right? The worthiness. Now we've got the forgiveness. We've got the being yourself, the personal power. Okay. Um, so I think you see where this is going. You definitely need to know that you're worthy. You need to forgive yourself. Forgive those who have wronged you. Okay. And I'm getting that some of you have had a big loss. Like, I'm really seeing it, that some of you have had a big loss of family, whether it's because of COVID, whether, it's because of quarantine, which is similar, the similar thing. And I don't necessarily mean loss in the form of death. Actually, I mean loss in the form of issues, situations where you had to leave or another person had to leave. And I just see a lot of loneliness. Remember that being alone doesn't have to be lonely. I'm also getting that several of you are interested in some artistic things. Definitely consider doing some of those things. Okay. Being yourself. All right. Your authentic self, you see, your authentic self. That's actually your power in any situation, is being yourself. You don't need to be anyone else, right? You don't need to follow the masses. There's a lot of you who actually disagree with a lot of the things that are going on. You really pay attention to the news. That can kind of be toxic for your brain. You may want to look into other things that will help you actually flourish as a person. Okay. Now, along with being yourself, and I just said something about some artistic things, you've got more than just a couple of talents, more than just a couple of skills. You're as a water signs are usually well-rounded people. Not that other signs are not, but water signs specifically. I'm a water sign as well. I'm a Pisces, so I totally understand. Being well-rounded. Um, you've got so many things that you could possibly do. So those are going to increase your confidence. Okay. I'm getting that several of you have some new ideas that you have not seen out there before. Um, Definitely get into at least writing things down. You know, I'm also with writing things down. I'm also getting that many of you, Cancer, are having a lot of dreams at night. Keep a notebook by your bed. Write down some key words that will help you remember and recall the things that are happening in your dreams. If you happen to wake up in the middle of the night, put those down on the paper so that you can remember those in the morning. You're getting a lot of messages in your dreams that you're getting. You're not remembering necessarily when you wake up. You just happen to be going throughout your day and thinking, there was something about this in my dream, but what was it? So manifestation for you will definitely happen if you pay attention to those things. It'll kind of become more fluid like water. Okay. All right. So the angels now want to talk to you. We've had the mermaids, dolphins, and fairies. So now the angels definitely have some things to say. Let's see. So some of these cards are getting a little tangled. Entanglement. So I'm getting entanglement for some of you. Some of you feel entangled in your job. You feel entangled in possibly even a relationship. Yeah. Some of you feel stuck, but they're saying, you know, it's okay. You can get unstuck with your mindset. You know, just thinking about some things that will help you go further in life instead of those things that keep you in the past, right? You want to think about things that keep you in the present, the right here and now. Oops, there we go. So I believe that's what we've got to have here. Sorry, my chair pops really loudly sometimes. So, along with you're being helped, you know, it says heaven is working behind the scenes, even if you don't see results. So if you are a praying person, definitely continue that. If you are a person who meditates, do that. It is in the reverse. So I feel like many of you feel like your prayers are not being answered, which goes along with this card that says, even if you don't see results yet. That yet is very important. But if you come from a place of fear, the yet will manifest slower. Okay. So you don't want that yet to manifest slowly. Okay. So scripting, as I said before, actually I said writing down, but looking up scripting, the Nikola Tesla 369 method of scripting is very, very helpful. But I will tell you that when you start doing that, things will come so fast. It's almost scary. Okay. So just pay attention to that. You know, if you can look up some videos on that. Again, acceptance of yourself. You know, they're all of them are really stressing accepting yourself. Okay. Because for some reason, many of you cancers don't really accept who you are. I'm not sure why, but cancers, you're wonderful people. I'm getting that several of you right now feel like you're in a depression. Okay. But it's because you're not really living up to your potential. Okay. Definitely start looking into the things that you can do in order to be the person that you're supposed to be. Okay. You feel like you have a bigger purpose, and you do have a bigger purpose. Okay. And you need to go ahead and enact those things that you know you're supposed to do. Okay. And here we've got self-care, right? For worthiness, forgiving yourself, accepting yourself, being yourself, taking care of yourself. So that self-care can be a lot of things. You know, men and women go and get pedicures and manicures. You may want to go out and sit near water. Okay. I'm getting that several of you are very overwhelmed with work and family, and you don't even feel like you have 5 minutes to yourself. So you need to take that time. You know, sometimes we have to tell the kids, right, the children, hey, I need to take a minute. Okay, I'm going to be in my bathtub with candles and Epsom salt for 20 minutes. Okay, so you guys and girls or children are going to have to um, entertain yourselves or put them to bed early one night. You don't have to feel bad about putting them to bed early. Some of you are feeling bad that you feel like you need time to yourself. That's another problem. You feel so bad that you need time to yourself. Okay, so don't feel bad about that, because you can't take care of them unless you take care of yourself, right? And then the last thing is Archangel Michael is here for you. So if you see the colors purple and gold a lot, that means he is around. That goes here with the you're being helped part. Okay. He is there helping you get through the things that you're going through and helping with your self-care, right? You will get guidance. You may see the colors purple and gold on a sign, when you're driving down the road on a store and you feel like you need to pull in there. So you do need to pull in there. Go ahead and do that. Okay. All right. So lastly, let's get some Angel Tarot going. And we will wrap this reading up for you, Cancer. Okay. Oh, they're being a little stiff tonight. Thank you for supporting my channel. Everyone out there who is supporting my channel and my TikTok and my business. All right, let's see what Angel Tarot has for us today. And remember that this is for April 2021. So we've got a lot for you here, Cancer. Looks like a lot of you are going to be doing really well after you start handling your self-care more properly. Okay. All right, angels, what do you have for Cancer about any of their situation in this general reading? Give me another card, or are we finished? Okay, so I'm getting that one. All right. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oh, look at that. This was 2. That's why they were hesitant to give me another. I had no idea there were 2 there. So we've got 7 of water. You are a water sign. You've got this big decision to make, okay? I feel like this is on your health, okay? I don't feel like anyone is in danger, but I feel like you feel you're in danger because you're listening to individuals around you. Some of you are listening to experts who are telling you your destiny almost, okay? No one can tell you your destiny. Not saying that you don't need to listen to the experts who know more than we do. However, do remember that it is your body, your choice, okay? And that's with everything. It is your mind. It is your choice. We don't have to put in our minds negativity and things out there that are not for our greater good, okay? So you do have some decisions to make on that. Definitely research. You know, I was talking about turmeric and ginger a while ago. Do some research on some things for that inflammation. I feel like that inflammation is causing you more issues than you know. I feel like I'm getting actually the message that you don't realize that the things that are happening are actually from inflammation. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Because traditionally we think of inflammation as, you know, joints hurting, our back hurting, things of that sort. But inflammation can cause a lot of issues. It can cause digestion issues. It can cause heart problems. It can cause brain issues, right? It can cause all kinds of things. Cholesterol issues are a result of some inflammation in the body. And then whenever you lower cholesterol, of course, that is going to lower the fat in the body, including in the brain. Some of you are getting memory issues. There's plenty of things that you can research out there that will help you with your health. Definitely consult your experts on these kinds of things, okay? Listen to them whenever they tell you. However, chemicals are not always the answer, okay? And that comes with everything. You may even just need to change the type of shampoo you're using. I'm getting. Some of you have some skin disorders, actually. that is a skin inflammation that can be caused from inner inflammation in the body, as well as putting chemicals on the outside of the body. And being that you are a water sign, you probably do have some dryness going on in your skin because it's, you know, it's supposed to be moisturized. However, using the more natural things like coconut oil, um, Castile soap, I'm getting for some of you. Some of you have some allergies to many of the things in the chemical body washes. So pay attention to those, okay? All right. And actually, isn't this interesting that you have all four of my card signs here? You've got the water, the earth, the air, and the fire. So with the Four of Earth, you may be a little, what's the word that I'm looking for? Cautious, a little too cautious. Oh, there it is. With your money, maybe almost like the bank is kind of shut down, you know, in your mind, where, okay, I only have $1,000 and I'm not going to have $1,000 if I spend this $1,000. Okay, in that mindset, you are correct. You will not have more money if you think you won't have more money. Okay, but with manifestation comes the fact that we are all supposed to be abundant in this world. Okay, if we accept abundance. All right, so that's why this is in reverse. One way to manifest money is definitely being a giving person, right? Giving to those who have less than what you do. But again, we all have the ability to be prosperous, okay, if we want to. Also, it is highly possible that you do have some career changes, you know, along with that worthiness we were talking about earlier, about feeling worthy in your job and your career. You may have possibly an interview in the next 2 or 3 months. You're thinking you may want to move careers. You may even want to change trades, I'm getting. So, you know, just keep that in mind if those signs come in. And we've got Three of Air. Okay, so here's the sadness again, because it says you need to forgive yourself and other people, you know, for the situation that you've been in the past. Don't allow this to take over, okay? Allowing it to continue and continue and continue. And I know you're going to say, you know, but here's the thing, you know, this is what has happened. You know, this person left me, or my child's mother or father is being this way. I'm not able to see this person because of X, Y, and Z. But definitely it sounds counterproductive, okay? But getting yourself into the artist brain is more likely to manifest those things that you need back in your life, those things that you desire, okay, with your family, all right? Because you cannot love and take care of other people unless you love and take care of yourself first, okay? And then the last, Five of Fire. So sometimes fire signs with water signs, it breeds a little bit of conflict at times, okay? And your fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But I feel like, even though this card says one thing, I feel like there are some of you Cancers out there who are manifesting a relationship with a possible Sagittarius. Yeah, so I'm getting that for some of you. For others of you, I'm getting that you have some fire signs at work who are really seeming to kind of cause you problems, and you use them as a confidant. That's the funny part. Not really funny, but interesting, right? So you actually confide in them, but they are taking that information and attempting to use it against you. It's not working because apparently your supervisor has more respect for the whole situation than what this person is giving. Okay. But that's what I've got for you, Cancer. So let's pull 2 last cards from the moon deck. I like to kind of wrap it up with the moon. With this moon moon energy for you, before I pull, I'm getting that several of you need to get out in the sunshine. Some of you have some vitamin D deficiencies that you need to look into. Not necessarily taking supplements or things like that, but more of looking into the types of food that you're eating and getting enough foods with vitamin D. But also, now that we are heading into spring, we need to sit outside more without chemicals on your body. You know, you can sit out there for five minutes at a time and absorb some vitamin D. Even sitting in the shade will allow your body to absorb the vitamin D. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I'm going to pull 2. Oh, you want me to pull 2 more? Okay. You say we got Sagittarius there. I think on these I had my cards upside down. I don't think these are all in reverse. So we're just going to pull them around. So here's more love, right? And you see she's literally pouring love into the pot. And isn't it interesting? It's in water. Okay. And you're a water sign. So bringing love to yourself into all situations that you're thinking about. Okay. Also here, looky here, Sagittarius, looking at that bigger picture, and you've got a bow and arrow, almost like Cupid's arrow, right? Kind of resembles a heart here, and I see a heart here, even though this is just a ball of light, but it looks as if it's a heart. And then you've got the pink moon, pinkish reddish moon, which is like a heart. So taking a look at that bigger picture, I feel like many of you already have this person in your life. It may not be a Sagittarius, but I feel like it is. Okay. But it could definitely be anybody, any sign, but I feel like they have Sagittarius somewhere in their chart. And here we go. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. And once you get into appreciating yourself, loving yourself, knowing that you are worthy, you're going to have that balancing come into your life with the other person who is going to match your feelings. Okay, it's going to match the things that you are manifesting. All right, and your commitment is being tested. I still feel like this is that work situation here that we were talking about a minute ago. So just pay attention to who you're talking to, who you're confiding in, and, make sure you're not giving too much of yourself. Okay. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you this evening. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Please comment below. And you can take a look at my TikTok. Obviously, I told you that also I have my link down below for my price schedule on doing individual readings, and I hope to hear from you soon. Please come back for your May reading, Cancer. Thank you so much, and have a good evening.